The man and his girlfriend are standing on a hill. The girlfriend says, "Darling, I am so happy that we are about to get married. Now you can leave your wife." The man pushes the girlfriend into the ravine and says, "Ever since you became pregnant, I don't want to see your face." The man leaves. A few days later, the man comes into the forest with his wife. The wife says, "Darling, it's been so many days since we went out for fresh air." The man says, "Yes, I was very busy." At that moment, the girlfriend appears. The man screams in fear. The wife says, "What happened? It looks like you have seen a ghost." The man says, "Exactly. This is a ghost." The man runs away. The wife says, "There is no one here." The wife runs after the man. The man, completely terrified, keeps running. The girlfriend appears again in front of him and says, "Why did you throw me away? Now face me. Don't run." The man keeps running. The wife also runs in fear and says, "Where have you gone? I am scared." The man hides behind a tree and asks, "What do you want after all?" The girlfriend's voice comes, "I just want justice." At that very moment, the wife is standing on a wooden bridge and saying, "Darling, where are you?" A hand drags the wife away. A few minutes later, the wife is tied to a tree. The wife says, "Dear husband, where are you?" The man's voice comes from far away. "Darling, don't worry. I am coming." The next moment, the man comes and unties the wife from the ropes. The wife says, "Explain to me what is happening. Who is following us?" The man says, "Let's get out of here." The man and his wife start running. Suddenly, the girlfriend comes in front of them. The man says, "Stop bothering me. You don't exist." The girlfriend says, "I just want to tell the truth so you won't hurt your wife anymore." The wife says, "Who are you and what truth are you talking about?" The man says, "Darling, don't listen to her. She doesn't exist." The girlfriend says, "That's what you wanted, but look, I am alive." The man says, "How are you alive? I saw you falling into the ravine a few days earlier." The girlfriend regained consciousness in the ravine. A fairy told her, "Calm down. You are safe." The girlfriend said, "My fiancé pushed me." The fairy said, "From now on, that man cannot harm you." The girlfriend said, "Who are you and why did you save me?" The fairy said, "So that you can correct your mistake." The girlfriend said, "What mistake?" The fairy said, "You must save that man's wife." The fairy left. The wife says, "Do you know this woman?" The man says, "I have never seen her before. She is crazy." The girlfriend says, "I am not crazy. I am his lover. A few days ago, we were about to get married and he said he would divorce his wife. But then he threw me into the ravine." The wife says, "Why would he do that?" The girlfriend says, "Because he didn't want you to know that I was pregnant and then you would leave him on the street." The man says, "Darling, this woman is lying and insane." The wife slaps him and says, "Shut up, you liar." The man says, "Darling, believe me, I love you." The wife says, "You don't love anyone because whoever hurts his own child does not love anyone. Now leave my life forever." The wife leaves. The man says, "Because of you, I am on the street." The girlfriend says, "That is what you deserve. Because of you, I lost my child." The man says, "But the child is in your arms." The girlfriend gives the baby to the man and leaves. The man removes the cloth from the baby. There is a doll. Light shines from the doll's eyes and blinds the man. The man screams, "My eyes! My eyes! I cannot see!"